Okie. Okay, now we will start off with our first three questions, because these are the questions people often write to us or ask us. First question is if we are following any tradition. SWDP clan, if you are following any tradition. So this question is a little bit difficult to answer. Why? Because I myself and a lot of my students, they have learned traditional arts and they have learned modern arts. I myself too. I have practiced traditional arts and modern arts. But the way how we bring the Kung Fu out, or our martial arts, is not in a traditional way. This is very important to know. So basically from 1985, since 1985, I'm practicing martial arts, and I have practiced various different martial arts. Until the year of 2000, I have basically mostly practiced external arts. Yeah, what are these external arts? I started off with some kind of karate, and then going into taekwondo, full contact, kickboxing, Muay Thai, and the main style between 1991 and 1999 was Kung Fu, street fight Kung Fu. So this was from Grandmaster Dragoslav Kostic. So this is my main thing where I come from the fighting arts. But then in 98, first time I had contact to Taiji Chuan in Germany, in Berlin. But it didn't convince me so much, like I wasn't so into that time. So when I traveled to China in the year of 2000, my internal work started basically over there, mostly. There, at the beginning, I was in a Shaolin Academy, practicing Shaolin Kung Fu, and early mornings Qigong, it was always at the Red Sand Palm Qigong of Grandmaster Long Jinju. So after about a year of that kind of practice, I went to Mount Wudang and became the student of that time Grandmaster Yu Xuande when he was still at Mount Wudang. Right now he's in southern Wudang, Yingshan. It's called Nan Wudang in China. But back then he still had his school to promote the ancient arts in Wudangshan. And these days most masters of Xuanwu Pai, the Xuanwu clan, back then they all were together in the school. Yeah? And during the time, like from 2000 to 2005, when I was living there, my main teacher was Tang Lilong, who also has a Xuanwu Pai school in Mount Wudang right now. But the way I teach and what I teach is not that tradition. So we must understand, or first of all, how I define tradition and how some people maybe define tradition. To me, tradition is you learn something from your teacher and you give it exactly like that to the next generation. This is not what I do. Because even in the times of Grandmaster Yo, I'm in the 15th generation. Grandmaster Yo is the 14th generation. And in the 15th generation, let's say Tang Lilong, Yuan Limin, Cheng Lisheng, Li Can, Yo Xiaolong, or Zunlong, they all have different flavors of their Kung Fu. We all somehow learned some similar things. For example, the basics, we all learned the same. Yeah, the 5 animals, everybody needed to learn. But then some people went more into Bagua, some people more into Taiji, some people more into Liang Yiquan. But the foundation of all were the same, but still the flavor of all were not the same. Yeah? Therefore, my flavor, it's the nearest from all these teachers, more near to Tang Lilong, and not so much, it doesn't, it's not too much like Yuan Limin's basics, for example, or Yuan Limin's forms. He goes with a different flavor. But all in all, Xuanwu Pai, Wudang Xuanwu clan, has this significant way of movement what comes from the 5 animals. Yeah, and this basically in the history of the 5 animals, they come from the Wudang sword. Yeah, so it is a Qigong system, a Neigong system, but it comes from Wudang sword. And that Wudang sword system, what we are following, like elixir sword system mainly, is a combination of 9 different sword styles. Dan Pai Jian, elixir sword, it's called elixir sword because it combines the most significant and well-known sword fighting systems out of China. So from there our body motion comes, and this what I today call 8D, 8-dimensional movement, comes from there. But of course, right now I'm the only one call it like this. So nobody else in Xuanwu Pai call it 8D or 8 dimensionals, but it is, I just use these terms to explain the thing better to the people in the West and to the people from all around the world. Yeah. So therefore, no, we are not following traditions, but we are following principles.